Hello guys, David from NotchTech here with a tutorial on how to run Windows 7 onto your Mac. So what you want to do is, I'll just show you what it's like first. So you can just go onto the program, click on your Windows 7, just resuming, and there we go. So I'll show you what it's used for. So you can sort of go on here and you can go on the internet and stuff like that. But mainly what it's used for is converting programs that you can't use on Mac. So I would use it for my video editing because I can't run Sony Vegas onto a Mac. So if I just show you really quickly, let's go to the Vegas. Let's do Dragon Stop Motion. Dragon Stop Motion Setup .exe. So I can drag that file onto the Windows desktop. And there we have it, and I can actually install it. So it's super easy. You can actually run Mac on Windows if you really want. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can if you want. And yep, I'll show you how it's done now. So you're going to want to install a software called VMware Fusion 4. It's £30, which isn't that much really, and it is worth it. So once you've installed that, let me just get off this really quickly. I'll show you how to create a new virtual machine, which is basically Windows 7, etc. Here we go. So you have something like this without the Windows 7, this part. You'll just have other virtual machines. You want to go on to Create New. Now you want to put in your Windows disk. If you don't have a Windows disk, skip this step and click Continue. If you have a ISO image file, which is basically, let's say I had a Windows 7 disk and my friend needed Windows 7, I would put the disk onto a USB stick, and you can do that with certain softwares like Mount Me, I think, on the Mac. So that's what I have. So I'm going to go on to choose disk or image, and I'm going to go on to this one, which is, I don't know why he named it that, it's quite a long name, and I'm going to click Continue. So select the operating system you will install in this virtual machine. Now if you run Windows 7 and you want to have Apple Mac, you can have that, or Linux, or half of these I actually haven't heard of, but if you do, just click on Apple Mac and you can select what version, but I wouldn't recommend it because, to be honest, running Mac on Windows never really works. Well, it would work, but Windows is sort of, they don't have enough memory with them to run such a big file like Apple Mac. So if I'm going to choose Microsoft Windows, and you can choose which one you want. I'm going to go for Windows 7 64-bit, and then click Continue. I'll go through these really quickly. Memory, only 1 GB. Now, that, I don't think even netbooks have that now. That is just extremely, extremely small. So you're not really going to get much memory out of the Windows 7, and unfortunately you can't actually change that, which is very annoying. Disk size, yeah, that's okay, I guess. And you can customize the settings if you want, like what you want it to be called when you add it to your library, which is over here. I don't really care. I'm just gonna call it. Actually, I'll call it Windows 7 NotchTech, and click Save. There we go. And you can change the display or the processors or printer and all, but I won't do that right now. And you just click the play button. Now what's it going to do now is it's going to set it up just like you're running Windows normally. It will download all the files and everything. That's going to take a while, like half an hour to an hour. So I'm going to leave that out for now. I'm going to show you what it's going to be like after you install it. If I actually have this one, this is what it will look like when you're installing, just like it is when you're reinstalling Windows generally. There we go. So that will work out for about half an hour to 45 minutes. It doesn't take long at all really if you think about it. It's running a whole new thing onto your computer. So this is basically what it's like when you have it, like I showed you earlier. And there we are. That is how to run Windows 7 onto your Mac. You can now drag stuff onto it. I'll just drag this video onto it to show you. Like that. It's very cool. Only thing is, which is annoying, if you chose isolated, sorry I forgot to tell you this, if you chose isolated onto your, when you're installing the virtual machine, you can't actually drag files off the virtual machine onto your Mac. You can only do it the other way, which is dragging Mac onto Windows, not Windows onto Mac. If you choose seamless, I've never actually tried it, but I believe you can then take pictures and put it onto your Mac or files or whatever. But yeah, that's basically it for this tutorial. Please comment if you have any questions whatsoever. Link in description to download the VMware Fusion. It is really cool, really easy. It's a lifetime subscription to them and you get updates and stuff like that. And yeah, that's basically it. So, yeah, thank you for watching and goodbye.